Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Lydia with Raindrop Lila, and today I have a shop update and I wanted to share with you guys some new things that I will have available for you guys. I'm going to start with so first off I have journal covers, hand-stitched journal covers kits, which have more than just the covers in them. I have slow stitch kits. I have folios full of vintage papers. And I also have some paper packs from my Americana collection. Okay, so let's get started. I'll show you guys what these look like first. Okay, so these took forever to make because there's so much hand stitching involved. And I'll show you guys how they look and what they come with. Okay. Okay, so here's the cover, what it looks like, and I should probably measure it so you guys have an idea. I try to keep it to a standard size, journal size, so it's approximately 9 inches by 6.5. Or if you actually have it flat, it'll be 12, let's see, about 13 inches wide, right? Okay, I got pieces falling out. Let's pull them out, okay? Okay, so here's how the journal looks, at least this one. The inside is, it's been hand stitched and quilted by me, and you have a little heart here. Isn't that cute? I used various fabrics. I used some vintage fabrics, I used some new ones, and some antique ones. So just kind of whatever I found. I went looking for fabrics that will work really well together, and then I put this together, and look at all the hand stitching. And then it also comes with this little jar of confetti. And then there's a heart right here too. Isn't that cute? Okay, so it also comes with all these little kits of supplies for your journal making. And let's start here. I have these 4 yo-yos that I created. This is a bottle cap charm that I created. And I have it actually on my channel under my Trashy Tuesday videos, where I reuse something or repurpose something for my journals. Okay, so that's what I used on there. And then I have this, is again hand stitched little hearts. Aren't they just so cute? I love the combination of the red against the striped blue and white fabric. I think it's so pretty. So these could be either sewed onto your pages, they could be glued onto your pages, or you can even just attach them to a page with a paper clip, right? And then I have these also, which I hand stitched. Okay, so each pack will get the same thing. So I'm going to show you guys how they look now, and then I won't open everything up. I'll just show you the journal. I'll open the journal up so you can see the journal. Okay, so this comes with this little girl and the tag. I also included this twine. I think it looks really pretty on the packaging, but it also works for, let's see. I think it's in the, yeah, in this. I also have, in here, I have beads, okay? So you can use it with the beads to attach them to a page, to a paper clip, to make your own embellishments. So that's why I added so much string on here. That can also be used in various ways in your journal. Okay, so this is some of the embellishments. And then I have this, which comes with this little package. Isn't that cute? I just love this. My daughter actually made these. She doesn't really junk journal, but she saw all my pretty Americana stuff and she just sat down and started creating. So I was like, oh my goodness, I love it. So she made this. She actually put these three together and I think they're so cute. She likes art, but she doesn't really craft with me that much, and I don't want to make my thing her thing. So I never, you know, I didn't want to push her into it. Like, she can do what she wants. We used to scrapbook when she was young. She used to scrapbook with me, but as she got older, she got more into drawing and writing. Okay, so here's the pieces that go in here. Aren't these just great? They're little foam stickers, okay? And then there's a playing card in there. Just a fun little supplies to use for your journals, okay? And then some tickets. And then she gets tucked in there. Okay? Then this right here is a... my daughter wrote what they are, but she doesn't know what a ball pen is. So she wrote ball pen. Anyways, I thought that was funny, but she can correct it, but I think it's cute because she didn't know what it was. But anyways, isn't that cute? The little trinkets. So it comes with one bell, one rose, 2 paper clips, 2 bulb pens, 1 flag, and 2 charms. And here, let's show you guys so you can see all the pieces up close. So there are the ball pens. Okay. So those all come in here. Aren't they cute? Okay, let's put them back inside. Okay, so that gets tucked in here. Isn't that adorable? I just love it. Okay, and that goes in here. It also comes with this little, I want to make sure I show you guys up close, the little jar with the confetti. Okay. Okay, so that's what this comes with. Let's see. Okay, so all the journal covers will come with basically the same pieces, but I want to show you guys how the journal covers look, because the inside will be just a little bit different. So I'm going to take this one out so you guys can see. Okay, so this one, it has a flag on the cover and the star is all hand stitched. It's double layered on there. I have the ruffles on here with tiny little blue hearts stitched. Then I have the stitching that goes all around, and it's quilted. I quilted it. So it's got a really soft feel. It feels like a cloud. Okay. And then I have the little pieces coming through. showing through on both sides. Again, the quilting is done by me. I have ruffles on here. And then there's another star. And then I have a couple of the yo-yos here, and then just a bunch of stitching. And then these are the pockets, see that? Okay, and then of course it comes with one of the jars. Okay, so that's that. It comes with the same pieces, same packages. There might be variations like in the tags, but for the most part, everything is very much the same. Okay, and then again, it comes with all these pieces. The bottle cap, the ladies, these will be a little bit different, but each one gets one. And then of course it comes with the yo-yos and the 3 pieces of ruffles. The 3 different ruffles with the embroidery. Okay. Okay, so far we have the gold stars, we have the ruffled flag, and now we have this one, which is, it has the little red embroidered hearts, and I'll show you how this one looks on the inside. Okay, so this is all, again, it's all hand embroidered. I embroidered even the stars so that it has like a quilted look. Let's see if you can get a better. So everything is done by hand. Everything is hand stitched. Okay? Okay, so here's the inside of it. The pockets are a little bit ruffled, and I love that look. I got ruffles on the sides with the little embroidered hearts. Okay, and then I'm just going to tuck these pieces back in here. Okay, so this is the journal cover. You guys check the description box below for all the details for the pricing and details for all these different pieces. Okay, and then I have these. I think they are so great. Oh my gosh, I love these so much. Okay, so these are all basically the same. The difference is the image that I attached in here, and I'm going to open one up so you guys can see how it looks. Okay, so I'm gonna open one of these so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Okay, so the size of this is 6 by 9, okay? But some of these pieces I actually folded in, so it won't be exactly 6 by 9. So you'll see. Okay, so I have the bow. I love using this in my journals. This is I actually attached a button to it. So there's a button that could be used. Okay, so they each come with a button attached. And then I have a piece of ribbon, which is, I can measure it. So this is over a yard, a little bit over a yard. Okay, then it comes with this image. Well, this one comes with this image, but you saw each one will have its own image. And then it comes with this star, which I hand cut. Okay, and then it has 2 hearts, which I also hand cut out. These are perfect for hand stitching or for making a journal. Now, I actually try to pin these down so that they stay kind of neatly on here. And I also tied this up with just some cotton yarn. And again, this could be definitely used in a journal. Okay, so then we have all these pieces of fabric, which I basically curated them and made sure that they work well together. We have the yellow, and this is like a dark blue stripe. Okay, this is an antique fabric, and I love this so much. I think it's so great. It's like a tweed, and it's like a wool, I guess. Okay, then this right here. So you can see the pieces are different sizes since they're, I basically cut up the fabric I had to make 4 kits. And this is what I had left over after I used them for my journals. So I'm trying to give you as much as possible, which is why some pieces are going to be larger than the others. So like this one is about 13, maybe 12.5 inches long. And then the one underneath it is 7.5 inches long. So these are great for slow stitching. They're great for making a journal, sewing up a journal. And these pieces back here, the bottom ones, maybe I should have started here. These are going to be larger. These will be the pieces that you can actually use to create a journal with, right? Because these are, okay, so this one is 11 inches by 12 inches. So let's see if I have, so basically, here's a piece of paper, right? So if you were to make a journal cover, this is gonna fit a journal, right? Depending how you want to use it. So that's kind of what I was hoping. I'd have at least a couple pieces that will work as journal covers. So this one can definitely work like that. You can definitely always extend it also. Okay, same with this one. This one might make a journal cover. Maybe it's, let's see, I love this stripe. Oh gosh, I was tempted to keep it all for myself. So this is just a little bit bigger than a journal, than a piece of paper, a regular paper, right? And then I have this one too. And again, this one is taller than the red one, but it's about as wide. So again, if you test it like this, you can have a journal cover like that, right? Or you can do a tall journal cover either way. And I just love the stripe. Isn't this great? I think it is beautiful. Okay. And then we have this piece. I love this piece so much. And again, this one's a longer piece. I was able to give you guys a longer piece. about 14 inches long and about 4 inches wide. And these would be great also pieced together, right? For a journal if you wanted to. And they can also make ruffles. Here's a red piece. And then I have this one. I like to stagger them so I can kind of see what's underneath each one, if that makes sense. And then this one, I love this gray blue stripe. This is one of my favorites. Actually, I love them all, but this is just extra special. And then how pretty is this gray? So good. And then I have this one with some red. It's like red checked with red and black or gray. And then I have this one. This is like ticking. I love these so much that I actually have a digital with these. And then of course I have this one. This would make really great ruffles also. And then, oops, this one and this one. So, something like that. So then I just folded them over like this so that I can have them packaged in a nice way, right? And that's why I tied this. It just kind of keeps them nicely packaged. Okay, so all 4 of these are going to be the same. They'll have the same fabrics inside, same hearts, same sizes, approximately. Everything was hand cut by me. And then I'm gonna use this actually. This could be used again also, right? In your journal making, but I use it here to kind of hold it together. There we go. It's a lot of fabric to go through. Okay? And I just love the colors together. Don't they look great? And then I'm going to tie this bow around it. And you can use this to tie up your journal with it when you're done, or you can use it to sew. I love to make ruffles out of this. I have a journal I just completed where I used a lot of these kits. So if you guys want some inspiration, you guys can go take a look. It's my Americana journal. Okay, so now we're gonna move on to these ones. These are my folios. They are actually hand cut and handmade. I inked them. I inked up each file folder. I cut it out of cardstock so that you have this beautiful look to them. And I'll show you guys a little bit of how each one is going to be just a little bit different, but fairly the same. Like you'll see the reinforcements on here is going to be a little bit different, and then the girls on the covers are a little bit different. Everything inside is pretty much the same except for the picture will be also a little bit different. I'll show you guys what I mean. Okay, so each one is going to be attached with some ribbon, and it's going to come with this chipboard style cabinet card with a little girl on the cover. And then each one will have this is basically what it's going to come with. One thing that is going to be different is this. Okay, so this piece right here is handmade by me, and these ones are the ones that are going to be just a little bit different because I use different images. Like this one, I have this young man on there, and then These pieces inside though will be the same. So this is like a little pocket that I made. And then it's gonna have these pieces that goes inside. Oops. Okay, so that gets attached here. So each kit will have all these pieces. I'm gonna pull them out so you guys can have an idea of what it comes with. Okay, it comes with this paper clip, and I have the little beads attached. And then I have some vintage. This is a vintage part of a calendar from 1976. I have some vintage receipts here. I think these are also from 76, which is kind of funny because they were from different places. Let's see, yeah, 76. I have just notepad paper there. I love the colors and how well they mix. I have some brown cardstock and then a piece of cardboard, which would make a great tag. Okay, so that gets tucked in here. Okay, then I have some more pieces here. I have this really cool image and it's vintage. I have a flashcard, a vintage flashcard. I have another piece of cardboard basically cut so that it's all ready to go. You can just make a journaling card out of that. I got this interesting paper with this cool texture. I got this vintage envelope with the red and blue, and I just love that. A piece of basically a calendar sheet, and then a check, and this is from 1975. And then I have a little pad, a notepad paper with the numbers and for your tasks. But this is a great place to just journal. I love using these in my journals, and I feel like it works so great with this, with just like all the vintage papers. Okay, so that gets tucked in here. And then I have these pieces here. This is a really cool image from Petersburg in 1844. Okay, so this is like a calendar page. It's a little bit thicker, but it's great because it's got, you can see the flags. I love that. I got a book page there, a receipt, another receipt, and I love the color. And then a book page with Rocket's Red Glare, another book page. I love the words. I feel like the title is so vintage. The Philadelphian, The Enemy Below. I always read the titles. I think they're cool. I love the number. That is so cool how it's in red. So it's a vintage invoice from 1975. This is a Bible book page. It's actually part of a activity Bible, but I love that they have verses because I love to read different verses in my journal. So I love to use this in my journals. And then I have this is basically an old like catalog, and I love how yellowed those pages are. Okay, so now I have included a paper bag with the streamers because I love using these streamers in my journals. And then it also comes with this. Isn't that great? I love the way this looks with the whole collection. And then I have a little star which I hand cut out. Okay, I have a white paper doily. I have a red paper bag also. And then I have all these pieces of paper, and they are tied up with this red twine, which you can always use for either binding your journal or just using in your journal. I love this red and white twine so much. It just comes in so handy. Okay, so here I have I used a lot of different book pages from some of my, I have a lot of books with like their history books. And so I have one with some poetry. And so I try to include some of those. Some of them will have like lyrics of a song. And then this one also has Jeremiah 29:11 on here. For I know the plans I have for you, says the Lord, plans of welfare and not for evil, to give you a future and hope. Then you will call upon me and come and pray to me, and I will hear you. I like that. That feels really like it works with the whole collection. Okay, I have this image, which is basically, it's a vintage image of, it looks like our forefathers. Here's another verse, and then again, a poem. Keep America in your care. God of creation, save our nation. Okay, so here's another image with just a Capitol building. So I try to include pieces like this. Each kit will be a little bit different, but it'll have the same type of papers or pages in it. Like it'll have this type of paper. See how it has like a newspaper feel? Another book page. This is a dictionary type of book page. I got a ledger here. And then I also have this music sheet, the Battle of New Orleans. And then I have this one with the foods. I like the yellowing of it and how the print is really small. And then I have this one also, and I love the yellowing of it. So see how you have different stages of, or intensities of the yellowing. I like that. I like having the variation. Okay. So each journal will have basically the same pieces that I have in here. Okay, so let's see. Maybe I'll show you guys this one too, so you get an idea of what the inside looks like, or just the part that this little part. I'm just gonna pull this one out because everything else is the same. It's just these little pockets that will be just a little bit different. Okay. Okay, so this one comes with this one. I'm kind of thinking that they're just going to be random. But I wanted to give you guys an idea of how they look. So some have the girls and some have the boys. And they are all from my Americana collection. Isn't she cute? She's so darling. She reminds me of my daughter when she was little. Okay, so this one has this one on there. So this could be clipped on to a journal page, right? Isn't that cute? And you can write a quote on here, or you can decorate that any way you wish. And then it could get tucked back in here. I just love these. I had so much fun creating them. Okay. And I have this one. And then this one, I was going to do a random, but I don't know. I think I just want you guys to see all the different ones. And then this one, I think they're so cute. Okay, so now I have the paper kits that I wanted to show you guys what will be available. This one right here, I try to kind of keep them somewhat separate so that it has kind of the same feel for each one because I have a lot of different collection. Okay, so each kit that I have available here will come with 15 pieces of paper like this. And for the most part, they will be printed on just basic copy paper. This one is actually on cardstock because I actually printed it like that. So this could be technically a cover page, but so there's going to be 15 pieces, and then there's also an ephemera pack, and these are already cut and ready to go for you guys to use. Okay, so here's what this one looks like. This is the background pages. I have a limited supply of each kit because I'm actually destashing some of the pieces that I'm using. So, okay, so these are also on cardstock. I actually printed them on cardstock because I wanted to see how saturated they would be on cardstock. So technically speaking, you have 3 in this kit on cardstock, and then the rest, 12 pieces, will be background pieces. Okay? And I'm going to show you guys just one set. The ephemera packs right here are all going to be a little bit different, but kind of the same idea, if that makes sense. They'll all have a certain amount of tags in them, right? So I have the tags, I have this ephemera, I have this piece right here, and they're all going to be printed on cardstock. And I use Pen Gear cardstock from Walmart, okay? I think it's 110-pound paper. And then you're gonna get approximately 25 pieces of ephemera with each kit that I have here, okay? So I'm gonna go quickly through these so you guys can kind of see what will be included. I have some journaling cards. So everything was hand cut and it's just ready to go. You can just start working on your journals. A lot of times I have to have everything hand cut and ready for me to use before I start working, and I end up making a lot more than I need. Okay, so each label, the labels will be just a little bit different from each kit, and same with these images. They'll be the same idea, but just a little bit different, and I'm using the same kits, right? Okay, so this is my Americana background pages kit. So 15 background pages and approximately 25. There's probably going to be a couple extra in there, but approximately 25 ephemera pieces. Okay, this is from my Freedom collection, and I'm going to show you guys what this looks like. have a map here. This is actually from my Americana collection. I wanted to make sure that this kit has 15 pieces too. And so I just added these 3. These are from a different kit, but they work really well with this collection of printables. Okay. Okay, then I have the standard pages. This is, again, the vintage Americana layouts. And I have a couple of these ones in the standard sizes right here because I printed extra for me to use. This is a background style page. It's perfect for journaling on. It's a little bit more faded. Hope that shows up. Oops. Okay, and that's the last one. Okay, so this one I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 of the standard kit. And then I have the tall one. Here. Again, this is the more faded background page. These are all printed again on coffee paper, and the back is going to be white. And what I do is I either glue 2 of them together like this, and sometimes I'll glue just the top together and leave the inside open as a little pocket on the side. Or you can also glue coffee dyed paper to them. Okay. And that's the last one. Okay. Some of these might vary a little bit in the pages, but they're basically, I try to keep them together so that you kind of have the same idea, the same kit. Here's another one. And my kits are about 20 pages. If you buy the printable, it's actually 20 pages. But I'm just making kits with pieces that I have, if that makes sense. Okay. This is pretty much the same as the previous one, I believe. Yeah, it is. Okay, so this is just another tall pages one. Okay. And then this one here, what I have is basically, this is my American Documents and Letters kit. And these ones are going to be printed front and back, okay? Okay, so this one right here. So what I do when I create my digitals, if you've been following me for a while, you'll know that for my letters and documents, what I like to do is I take the cover and I make a lighter version of the back. And it's going to be in reverse also because I want it to look authentic, like the ink kind of seep through the page over time and you can just kind of barely see it faintly on the back. So that's the idea behind my letters and documents. So that's how these are going to be. They're going to be printed front and back, and the back will look like, at least that's it, they should look like they are more authentic, right? Okay, so this one now is faded on both sides, and I did that purposely. I included one that is just more faded so that I can use it for journaling. Okay. Okay, that one goes like this, and then here's the back side, right? I have them, I don't know why I have them like this. Hold on. Okay, and I have a couple maps here, and same idea with the backs. And then another letter. And then I have a couple at the end that are part of my tall kit, and I included them in here so that I get to 15 pages, just so that I have 15 pages on here. And these ones are not printed on the back because this is just how I print out these ones. Okay, and you can see there's a little bit of an edge right here that might need to be trimmed off. See that? It's a little bit of a different, because when you print when you print from cover to cover without a border, sometimes the edging won't be completely perfect and you still need to trim some of it off. But anyway, so that's how that one looks. And this one, I actually printed it on cardstock. Okay, so that's how you have that one. So this is just another set. I was actually planning to keep this because I could use it, but I'm trying to kind of minimize how many printables I have out at one time. And so I decided to just make kits because I get asked for printed kits quite a bit. So these are the ones I have available. I will link, I will type them out in the description box below so you guys know what I have available. Okay, I also have these, which are my Happy Mail kits, and I'll show you what is included. I have the envelope, and then again, you're gonna get some pieces from my Americana collection. Okay. And again, everything is cut out and ready for you to use. And the tickets. Okay, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little shop update, and I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.